Find a comfortable place to sit down, a seat you don't normally sit in that can be the seat for this meditation. And as you close your eyes and begin to relax into this meditation, you can focus on your breathing. And as you focus on your breathing, you can begin to allow your attention to become more absorbed on the process of breathing in and out. And you can notice how the chest moves, how the stomach moves, how the shoulders move as you breathe in and out. You can notice the sensation of air as it passes in and out of your nostrils, and perhaps you can notice which nostril the air is traveling through most. And as you pay close attention to the airflow in and out of the nostrils, you can notice the temperature of the air, and you may notice that the air is warmer on the out breaths and cooler on the in breaths. And while you allow yourself to be absorbed into the sensations of breathing, you can hear my voice talking in the background. And you can begin to learn how to increase comfort and reduce pain. And as the instinctive part of you learns and develops, you can begin to drift into a pleasant and calming place. It could be a pleasant calming place you know, or a pleasant calming place that is new to you here for this experience. And so as you listen to the sound of my voice, you can begin to learn how you can remove discomfort in the future. And this may sound unusual, but you know where the discomfort is. And you know that discomfort is there. And you know which areas of your body don't have discomfort. And you know the discomfort isn't in what you are resting on. It isn't in your bed. The discomfort isn't in any of the seats in your house, or in any seats in any other location. And the discomfort isn't in any room in your house or any rooms in any other buildings. The discomfort isn't in any vehicles or any other specific location. The discomfort is only in that one location you know it to be. And as you listen to this, you will be presented with ideas, and some of these ideas won't match with your situation, and other ideas will fit just right, and some ideas you can adjust on an instinctive level so that they fit just right. And as you listen to this, your mind can continue to focus on the sensations of the movement as you breathe and the sensations of the air temperature with each in-breath and each out-breath. And many children wonder why adults don't take their hair home from the hairdressers. They would go into the hairdressers and look in a mirror and know what they want removed, and the hairdresser would be friendly and talkative and would cut off all the hair the customer doesn't want, and then the customer would look in the mirror and be pleased and would then pay the hairdresser and would then leave, leaving an old part of themselves in the hairdressers. And a child asked an adult why they don't want to keep the hair that was removed, and an adult replied, once you are pleased with the results, you don't want to take what's been removed away with you, you want to leave it behind, and so that's what you do, you have no need for it anymore. The child understood this and knew it was a bit like how an artist may make a sculpture out of wood or stone, and they would carve or chip away all that they don't want, and this can never be reattached, and they take the finished item from the work area to put on display, and the old wood or stone that has been removed can never be put back together with the finished sculpture. And you know that discomfort only exists where you sit right now. It doesn't exist anywhere else. If someone searched anywhere outside of where you are sitting, they wouldn't find that discomfort. And you know you can learn on an instinctive level, and you can know how to leave something behind, and you know there is a difference between feeling and doing. You can feel like doing something but not do it, or do something but not feel it. And I don't know whether you will feel like leaving that chair at the end of the session, or whether you will actually decide to leave that chair at the end of the session. And I know you are listening to this because you want to leave something behind. And I know that when you leave that chair, you will have a feeling you want to leave. And so many people leave their coat on the chair without realizing as they leave a room, and they come back for it, and you can leave something on the chair you decide you can live without. And you can learn more from this on an instinctive level than you ever thought possible on a conscious level, and you can take some time now to integrate and absorb all that is necessary whilst leaving behind all that is unnecessary. And you can learn how you can apply what you have learned here into everyday life, and you know it is okay for parts of you to remain in this meditative state with each breath you take while the rest of you enjoys getting on with life. And some people find focusing in on the sensations of pain and noticing individual sensations helps to take the focus off the experience of pain. Others find focusing outside of the pain and on something else helps to relieve the pain, and learning to be able to hold that focus where it is helpful is a skill you can develop. And others find what works best for them is to notice the pain and then, whilst remaining as still as possible, noticing what size it is, what shape it is, where it is located, what texture it has, what color it is. And then noticing what happens when you change the size, what happens to the pain when you make it larger, what happens when you make it smaller. What happens when you change the shape, perhaps making it more round, or more jagged? What happens as you try different shapes? What happens when you move it to a new location, even if that location is just a short distance from the original location? What happens when you change the texture of that pain, perhaps making it smoother or more rough? What happens when you change the color, perhaps getting rid of all color, or maybe making the color one you would associate with comfort? And the instinctive part of you can learn from this experience to know which changes to make to the representation of the pain to change the experience. And it can make those changes when it needs to do so. And the instinctive mind can't be told what to do. Sometimes you just need to let it know what you would like it to do, and then let it make the changes itself. And you can take a moment now to ask the instinctive part of you to make those changes, and can let it know a realistic time frame you would like those changes to happen within, and then let the instinctive part of you do what it needs to do to make those changes for you. And pain is made up of three components: past remembered pain, current experienced pain, and future anticipated pain. And by being aware you had pain in the past, and aware you are experiencing pain now, and aware you may experience pain in the future, this makes the pain worse. By learning to leave painful memories in the past, and thoughts of future pain in the future, you can focus on the present. And as you develop this ability, you will be reducing 2/3 of the pain even without addressing the current pain. And the more pure you can make your focus on the present, the more the experience of pain will reduce. And to reduce that pain further, the instinctive part of you can apply what you have been learning, and relaxation also reduces pain. So the more you relax as you do this, the more that discomfort will reduce. And you can take all the time you need before finding your way back from this meditation. And as you do, the instinctive part of you can learn how to allow parts of your body to enter meditation independently of the rest of you.